I love love, I love romance. Give them. Hey yo, welcome back to my channel. January is almost over and February is right around the corner, so let's end the month off with some romance tropes. These are 9, yes 9, not 10, we do 9 here, tropes that make me go, oh really now? All of these tropes are 100% opinion based. Some of them might not even be that common, but hey, it's my opinion, it's what I like. Let's dive into it. Misleading identities. My favorite versions of this are paired with forbidden romance. I also enjoy when it's paired with an arranged marriage plot and the couple are thrown together because of plot shenanigans and they have to navigate circumstances to survive. Maybe one of them's running away from the arranged marriage. Maybe they both were. While doing so, they get to know each other, find appealing qualities in one another. Romantic feelings start to brew, but oh no, they're engaged to be married to somebody else, but wait a second. What did they say their real name was? It was so-and-so all along! Turns out they were falling in love with their betrothed after all. Isn't that lucky? Another version could have one person using a false identity while the other one isn't. Will they still love me when they find out that my father is the evil tyrant ruining our kingdom? Can they be trusted with this secret? What will they do? A huge bonus if the readers weren't let in on the secret, but were given the little breadcrumbs to find the answer on their own before the big reveal. Ooh, I love figuring things out. The original enemies to lovers trope. Unfortunately, enemies to lovers has kind of twisted over the years, but we don't support toxic and abusive bullshit on this channel, so I'm going to be talking about the original enemies to lovers dynamic. Whether on the opposite sides of war or their personalities just clash, these two will have arguments and misunderstandings galore, until usually one of them figures out that they've been kind of an asshat all along. And they will reach out that olive branch of peace. They'll accept that the other side had reason to be upset, but only to a point. It's about compromise and understanding that you both had a point. As time goes on, they get to know each other and find out that the other person is actually pretty awesome. Snarky barbs turn into playful flirting and gentle teases. Hopefully, the flirting and the teases never goes away because I love me some sassy couples, but I like for the barbs to disappear because I just don't like when couples straight out insult each other. But I am here all day, every day for playful teasing. Teasing and playful flirting aren't required for me to enjoy an enemies to lovers trope. It's just a bonus and my preference. But I can enjoy a lot of different kinds of relationships. Power couples. I enjoy couples who are equal. I also enjoy very powerful, sometimes overpowered characters. Put these two things together and my attention is practically guaranteed, especially if they're working together to achieve their goals. This couple is badass. They can take the hits, they can dish them out. Their goals are usually aligned, but they're not perfect. Where one falls short, the other one can usually make up for it in some way. Character A is impatient and impulsive. The antagonist has done something to strike at their heart, and it worked. Character A is ready to run in there and throw down. Character B has to pull them back and be like, babe, this is a trap. It's not going to help anybody. Together, they're able to come up with a plan to flip the trap and succeed. This isn't quite as enjoyable if one character is doing most of the work, making up for the other character. It creates an unbalanced dynamic, which can be fun on its own, but doesn't really fit my idea of a power couple, because the point of a power couple is that they kick ass equally. Cinnabon, with a capital S. Before I discuss the Cinnabon, I have to make sure everyone's familiar with the cinnamon roll. Not the frosting-covered cinnamon pastry, but the character type. The one fandoms find precious and will murder any and all who speak ill of their precious and innocent angel. So we take the cinnamon roll and we add a twist, making them into a sinner. AKA when the shy, quiet cutie is also the kinkiest motherfucker in the room. This may seem a contradiction, But when well done, this character can help to create an amazing couple dynamic. The Cinnabon is usually kind and caring, concerned about everyone and anyone in their life. Even if they're good at fighting, they're usually a pacifist and avoid it at all costs, seemingly without a shitty thought in their head. They never say anything negative about anybody. It just seems as if they are nothing but a quiet little ray of sunshine and rainbows. Until their love interest walks on in. Suddenly, the soft-spoken Cinnabon is flirting, saying perverse and scandalous things that they want to do to their love interest that they're probably going to enjoy. Their friends may be uncertain, shocked, surprised even, that the Cinnabon could think these things, let alone be the one to initiate any of them. The love interest might even be initially surprised that their quiet lover wants to pull out the whips and chains and teach them some manners. But hey, they kind of love that side of them. It's a beautiful contrast, and the reactions of surrounding cast members almost always tickles my funny bone. Light in the darkness. There's a fine line to skirt with this one, but I like to live dangerously and kind of para-romance normal trash, so here we are. One or both of our main characters has a shitty life. Either they've been life's punching bag, wrong place, wrong time, constantly, or their life was fine until one day it got flipped upside down. However they came to the story's start, currently their life is total shit. They have a lot of trust issues. Life has lost its luster. They're not sure why they're still going on, or maybe they have a singular motivation, a sick relative, one last mission that needs to be accomplished, but whatever's keeping them going, it's not for them. This character may be one step shy of throwing in the towel, but in walks love interest. At first, this isn't a big deal, just another person, a burden our main character, or maybe they're another judgy asshole who just doesn't understand or get what's going on. But over time, they become somebody that the love interest can rely on, somebody that can help them through their trauma, a calming presence in the middle of the night when they wake up from their nightmares. Before anybody comes for me, no, love does not fix trauma, but these are my favorite romance tropes, and I like reading about healthy relationships where they help each other, not fix each other. I hope everybody understands the fine line. Forbidden. I don't like being told what to do and what not to do, so it probably comes as no surprise that I really enjoy reading about people who fight to be together even though they were told that they can't be together. Yes, fuck everyone else. There are a number of reasons that their romance could be forbidden. Maybe their countries are at war. Perhaps one of them is already betrothed to another. Maybe one of them took a vow of singledom and now they have to choose between their beliefs and their newfound romance. There are a number of obstacles that could be keeping them apart. Internal struggles. Who do they be loyal to? Their vows, their country, their family, this new person that's come to understand them more intimately than anybody else. External obstacles keeping them apart. Somebody trying to break them up. Somebody trying to keep them from meeting. Actual battles that they have to go fight in because their countries are at war. Whatever the case may be, these two aren't supposed to be together, but in the end, they say fuck it, and they do what they want, and they become a couple, and then I smile like this because they became a couple and I was rooting for them probably 90% of the time, and the other 10% being annoyed. But anyway, next trope, meant to be. On the flip side of that, I'm also a sucker for a good meant-to-be story. It's pretty easy to get my attention with the idea that two people are magically connected and that no matter what, no matter where, no matter how, they will find each other and feel that connection. Usually, this is accompanied by a prophecy or a reincarnation storyline. The aspect that I really enjoy is when the characters start to question it. Do they feel connected because they have to feel connected? Did some cosmic entity take away their choice? When this trope is done well, what they end up deciding is that they got to know each other and they like what they know. So kind of fuck it whether or not it was destined to be. They like where they are now. It's a trope with some drama and development built into it without some outside bullshit trying to ruin the relationship. And I am so here for couples who work together through their problems. I love it. I love it so much. Next trope. Fake to real. This is another trope that can be combined with a variety of other tropes, from royalty and knight to enemies to lovers. All that matters is they start out pretending to be a couple, and by the end of it, they end up in love and a real couple. Sometimes partners need to go undercover. What better way to go undercover and not get separated than to masquerade as a married couple? Maybe somebody's trying to get out of an arranged marriage. You can't get married if you're already married. While working towards their goals, they start to notice a lot of little things about each other. They're spending a lot of time together, getting to know each other, forging a real bond until they start questioning their feelings. But wait, even if he likes them, do they like him back? It doesn't matter. He'll just enjoy it while it lasts. Sometimes these two even get separated and they have to fight to get back together because, damn it, those feelings were real and they have to be expressed. This trope has potential built right into it. Sometimes the drama built into it is the frustrating if they only communicated better, but hey, a lot of tropes have downsides. Some tropes aren't handled well, some are handled brilliantly. It's the roll of the dice. And this brings us to the last trope that I will be fanning over today. Royalty and knight. Whether it's metaphorical or literally a royal and their knight, I really love the protector-based role in trope. To be clear, I don't mean a royal in the they're pretty useless capacity, I mean a royal who is capable of performing their duties. I also like a royal who can fight and defend themselves, although that leans in the power couple, so for this trope, I need the royal to need a little help, at least a little help from their protector. And the one in the protector role has to be there willingly and out of loyalty. They can't be owned or indentured in any way. These two have known each other for years, or they've just met. But it's important for the knight to protect the royal, not just because they're royal and important to everybody else, but also because they're important to the knight. The royal values the knight, or the royal learns to value the knight. Sometimes they end up on the run together. The capital city's overrun. There's a rebellion. Maybe the royal is the one rebelling against their tyrannical father or mother or just a tyrant in general. And the knight is there to protect them, to guard them, to make sure that their rebel leader and symbol of hope remains intact. There are so many different ways this trope could be implemented, and damn it, I love like all of them. I like the stakes high, I like the stakes low, I like all the stakes, I love all the romance. Just give me your couples with the great dynamics and I will love them. Well, those are some of my favorite romance tropes. I love storylines and relationship dynamics that have the obstacles and development practically built in for you. And I love seeing couples working together and being strong, and couples just being wonderful and sweet and sassy together, and I love romance stories. Some of these may seem cheesy, but that's okay because I love cheese. I love cheese and I love fluff and I love dark storylines, and that's all that I have for this video. So thank y'all for watching. If you're curious as to whether or not I can write, I upload short stories onto my website. So the tripod decided to stop working. I'm going to have to figure out something for next time. So sorry about the intro down here, but please like, comment, and subscribe. You can check out my website. I am on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram at Samantha L. Nasset. So catch y'all next week. Bye. Do things and stuff, and this is going smashingly well. Ask me if they find out that I am the evil son. No, I'm not evil. My father's evil. I'm not evil. I love you all. Go on without me. My nose. That's why they're going on. It's because of my nose. But I can't say the sentence. Now I can't say it with a straight face. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, 4 more trips to go. I was not meant to do this trope. My tongue. Forgot how to tongue. May I help you? No. No. Bye. I need to finish recording. Go. Go there. No. Come here.